Alright gamers, I have finally pried myself off Warlock and have started making some Hunter builds, and boys, this one cooks. Using the exotic Shards of Galanor, which just got some minor changes that make it feel really good now, especially with all these Solar Season mods. Now, before we get into the build, if you do enjoy the content, a like and sub would be greatly appreciated, since I'm now less than 200 subs away from hitting my goal of 1,000, and also, thank you guys so much, we just hit 800 subs today, and it means a lot, thank you. So, this build offers 3 things. 1. Great survivability from constant restoration. 2. Good ad clear due to using incandescent weapons mixed with the seasonal mod. And 3. Very good damage with the mix of Dragon's Breath and being able to pop supers very often. Now, this build focuses around Shards of Galanor, which just got a slight rework this season. You are still getting the same super gains back from, dealing damage and then killing enemies, but it feels a lot more consistent than it used to. And they just added the new feature, which is getting knife kills grants you 2.5% of super energy up to 5% per kill. And obviously, the knife kills vary based on the type of enemy that you kill. So obviously lower tier 1s will be 2.5 and then higher, assuming mini bosses, yellow health bars are going to be 5%. Add in Dragon's Breath with that to apply a consistent damage over time to constantly regen your super as well, and you're going to be able to pop supers multiple times in most damage phases, as long as they last really more than like 15 seconds. So the abilities used for this build are going to be Gambler's Dodge for regaining melee charges, Knife Trick, and then Healing Grenades to build into some survivability. The aspects used in the build are On Your Mark and Knock 'em Down. But the fragments are where this build gets really good for survivability and being able to always have dodges and melees up. The first fragment is Ember of Empyrean, so we can keep Restoration and Radiant up nearly all the time. Ember of Solace, so the effect of Restoration and Radiant have longer timers. Ember of Ashes for extra Scorch stacks. And lastly, the most important, at least I think, is Ember of Singeing. You gain dodge energy every time you scorch enemies, which will be happening 24/7 thanks to Dragon's Breath and obviously using Knife Trick. Now, the mods for this build can help you build even further into super gains and also ability energy. You're going to want to use Hands-On for the helmet. 1 is fine, but if you can fit 2, it's definitely worth it. Double Focusing Strike on the gloves to grant class ability energy back. I also use Heavy-Handed to get some extra orbs on melee kills, but obviously it's 1 every 10 seconds, so it's more of a personal choice. Triple Solar Surge boots, and then Bomber, Time Dilation, and Powerful Attraction on the class item. The seasonal mods are where the build really spikes off, so you're going to be using Kindling Trigger to grant Radiant on precision hits or multi-kills with solar weapons, Flint Striker to apply Scorch with rapid solar precision hits, Torch so you can either use the new fusion rifle with Slice or a Chill Clip fusion to apply a weapon damage boost, Heart of Flame to get a damage boost for your super when nearby allies, Wished into Being to grant extra orbs the closer you are to your super to, just help you get it back faster than you already are. Revitalizing Blast to apply a weakened debuff to bosses, Argent Ordnance to boost rocket damage, and lastly, Raise the Precision to cause ignitions on solar precision kills while radiant. This build really has it all for me. Good survivability, good damage, and pretty decent ad clear as well. This will probably end up being my favorite build for a Hunter this season, unless the Stasis build I'm working on has anything to say about it. But nah, man, the solar mods and the season artifact are just too much fun. They're absolutely cracked. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one. Peace.
Ole mole.